ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ 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 अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। संसारसागरे मग्नं दीनं मां करुणानिधे कर्मग्राह्यगृहीताङ्गं मामुद्धर भवार्णवात्। श्रीमद्भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्ष कृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुख्यर्थं भवसागरे। मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफला सर्वदा त्वयि निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यं दासोऽहं तव केशव। शुकरूप प्रबोधज्ञ सर्वशास्त्रविशारदा एतत् कथा प्रकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशय। देवदेव जगन्नाथ पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तना यदुत्तमोत्तमश्लोकनारायण नमोऽस्तु ते। भवे भवेयता भक्ति पादयोस्तव जायते तदा कुरुष्व देवेश नातस्त्वं नो यतः प्रभो। नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनस्तं नमामि हरिं पराम्। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So welcome everyone to the Krishna Leela series. The series titled as Vraja Līlā Sudhā, Bāla Krishna Leela in Vrindavan. We started discussing different Leelas of Krishna, starting with Krishna Janma Leela, and then we discussed how Krishna killed various demons in Vrindavan, starting from Putana when Krishna was 6 days old, all the way up to Vyomasura. Vyomasura is the last demon that Krishna killed. So, and then we started discussing Krishna's Dolotsavam, the Utsavam during which Yashodamma Nanda Maharaj put Bāla Gopāla in the cradle, and how they celebrated it as a Utsavam. All the gopis along with Yaśodā, they all sang and danced to celebrate it as a Utsavam. And all the gopis, one after the other, they lined up, and one after the other, they swang the cradle gently. And then we discussed some stories, some incidents that happened while Bāla Gopāla was still in the cradle. So we'll continue from where we left off. Yesterday, what did we discuss yesterday? We discussed about the dream of Nanda Maharaj, how he was explaining the dream to Yaśodā Rani, and he was asking, he was validating whether what he was seeing was actually a dream or it was real. And the double confusion is the moment of his describing that dream to Yashodarani, that incident also, that conversation also looked like a dream to Nanda Maharaj. So he asked Yashodarani to validate, and Nanda Baba asked Yashodarani if she also had any such dream, if she also saw something like what Nanda Baba saw about Krishna's Janma, and this happened just one day before Krishna's appearance. And the Acharyas gave an explanation to that, saying that Vatsalya Amodhaitum. Amodhaitum means to experience the joy, the bliss of Vatsalya Rasa. Vatsalya Amodhaitum. So Krishna, that Krishna Bhagavan, who is the supreme controller, supreme proprietor, supreme enjoyer, so he appears as a normal child. He appears in Nararupa Avatara for the purpose of experiencing the bliss of Vatsalya Rasa. Vatsalyam Amodhaitum. So, and then we discussed how Bāla Gopāla, when he was sleeping in the cradle, how he started calling all the devatas, Shambho Swagatamidam. And then he calls Shambhu, Brahma, Indra, Kuvera, Kartikeya, all these different devatas. While he was sleeping in his dream, Krishna speaks all these names and everybody please come, let's have a conference meeting. So, and because the master called Shambho Swagatam, oh Lord Shiva, please come, then why will Shambhu, Shiva will not come? So then he came. Lord Shiva came to Vrindavan in the disguise of a yogi, saying, Alak Niranjan, Alak Niranjan. I heard that there is a beautiful child that was born. We are good astrologers. We want to draw the horoscope chart of this newborn child. So saying this, Lord Shiva insisted the gopis and Yashodamma to have darshan of Bāla Gopāla. And then looking at the frightening form of Lord Shiva wearing all live snakes, the skulls as a garland, the tiger skin, all those things, the gopis and Yashodamma, they were scared that how can you come in this dress to see a Bāla Gopāla, to see a small child. So they closed the door. And then Lord Shiva, he went away and then he started praying to Krishna. Oh Krishna, you are my master. You know why I'm here. I'm here to have your darshan as Bāla Gopāla. So then hearing this prayer of Lord Shiva, Bāla Gopāla, who is sleeping in the cradle, he started crying out so loud that all the gopis thought maybe they offended that Avaduta sadhu. That's why this amangalam is happening. Then they all agreed. They all convinced Yashodamma to let that yogi to come inside. Then Lord Shiva, in the form of yogi, he comes inside and he plays that damarukam, and then he circumambulates the cradle, he circumambulates Bāla Gopāla. He offers pradakshina, pranam, and then he snaps near the ears of Bāla Gopāla to eliminate any evil forces, to remove any amangalam and bring all auspiciousness. And seeing this, Yashodarani, she feels very happy, and she offered some dakshina in the form of precious stones and jewels. But Lord Shiva denied that, and he asked Yashodarani only one desire. Oh Yashodarani, please give me eternal residence in Vrindavan. Whenever this Bāla Gopāla, whenever your child cries, you please call me and I will do my service. So I think with that we stopped yesterday. So we can recollect that shloka actually. recite that shloka. So this is the shloka where Bāla Gopāla, he calls all devatas, Shambhu, Brahma, Kartikeya, Indra, all these great personalities. Shambho swagatamāsyata ito vāmena padmodbhava kraunchare kushalam sukam surapate vitteshano drishyase ittam swapnagatasya kaitavaripo shrutva jananya gira Kim kim bhalaka jalpasiti rachitam tu kritam patunaha. Okay, please repeat after me. Shambho swagatamāsyata ito
Shambho swagatamāsyata
Mita ito
vāmena padmodbhava
Vāmena padmodabhava
Kraunchare kushalam sukam surapate
Brahmachare
Brahmachare
kusalam
kusalam
sukam
sukam
surapate
surapate
Vitteshano drishyase
Vitteshano drishyase
drishyase
Ittam swapnagatasya kaitavaripoh
Ittam
Ittam
swamyagatasya
supnagatasya
kaitavaripo
kaitavaripo
Shrutva jananya gira
Trutva
Shrutva
jananya gira
jananya
Kim kim bhalaka jalpasiti rachitam
Kim
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 balaka
balaka
jalpasiti
jalpasiti rachitam
rachitam
Tu kritam patunaha.
Dhudu
Dhudhu
kritam
krutam
patunaha.
patunaha.
So we can just look at the pictures. We have discussed all these already yesterday. I'm just quickly browsing through the slides so you can refresh your memory and see what happened yesterday. And the Vedas also describe, the Shastra describes, it is actually Surdas, not the Vedas, not the Shastra. It is Shastra, but Surdas. Surdas describes the crying of Bāla Gopāla is like Onkara, Pranavanada. Just like how children cry, Aoma, Aoma, something like that. It sounds like Pranavanada, Onkara. So before beginning any Leelas, Krishna is blowing the conch shell, the Pranavanada. And see how beautifully Lord Shiva is, is playing Damarukam and circumambulating around the cradle and removing all the amangalam, inauspicious things.
Thank you for the recap. Yesterday I missed the class.
Oh, you missed it. Okay. Yeah, it is as good as a full class now actually. In about 10 to 15 minutes, I gave the entire class now. Yeah. Okay. Now we will begin today's class. Okay, we have Shruti, Dr. Shruti, after a long time. Hare Krishna, Shruti, how are you?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I am good, Prabhuji, but I was willing to join from quite a long, but yeah, I was missing the previous classes. So I thought this is newly started, so I should rejoin it.
Yes, thank you.
But I have been always following on YouTube, but I'm still continuing those because they are not done for me yet.
You haven't finished those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Good. Yeah.
Nice to hear you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, ఆ లాస్ట్ స్లైడ్ చూపించరా ఒకసారి మాతా స్లైడ్.
Mata slide. Okay. Yeah, let's discuss about that also.
Himan is here. So who
Himani
like
wants to see, yeah? Okay.
వెళ్ళండి.
Yeah. So the gopis, when Bāla Gopāla is in the cradle, the gopis, the elderly gopis, they come and ask, Kannaya, can you say Mata? And Bāla Gopāla says Mata. And the elderly gopis say, can you say Tata? Kannaya says Tata. Tata means father. Mata means mother. Tata means father. Tata can mean grandfather. Tata can mean son also in Sanskrit. So Bāla Gopāla, Kannaya started saying these words, Mata, Tata. And then the elderly gopis asked, Kannaya, who do you love the most? Who do you like the most? Mata or Tata? And then Kannaya looked at both Yaśodā Rani and Nanda Baba, and he was little confused. If I say Mata, then Tata will be upset. If I say Tata, Mata will be upset. So then he said Mata as an answer to the elderly gopis question, who do you love the most? Mata or Tata? Our Kannaya answered Mata. And then the elderly gopis, they gave a purport. They have written Bhashyam on that. They gave their explanation saying that, oh wow, look at Kannaya. He's saying he likes both Mata and Tata. Ma means Mata, Ta means Tata. How cute. So you like this, Himanvi?
Yes. Now you tell, who do you like, Ma or Nana?
Who do you like?
Both.
What?
Both.
Both. Okay, you have to come up with a word like Mata.
Mata.
You have to come up with a word in Telugu.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
But indirectly, Krishna likes Mata always. So we are taking that credit.
Advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now we continue our discussion today.
Prabhuji, you send the picture from temple, right, Prabhuji? Anything special today?
No, before Janmāṣṭamī, they do this cradle thing.
Oh, Prabhuji. Even like 1 week is there, right, Prabhuji? Even before that, they will do.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Every day they will do, Prabhuji, from now onwards.
It will be, the Julan will be kept there. From the whole day, it will be kept like that. And anybody who wants to come and swing the cradle, they can come and do that.
Till Balram Purnima.
They'll keep until Janmāṣṭamī actually.
Acha, okay.
Yeah.
In Hyderabad, it is up to the Balram Jayanti only, Balram Purnima.
No, here they keep until September 4th, Janmāṣṭamī, until that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
So Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
What is Jhulan Seva that we have to do on that day, like on Janmashtami day? My husband has taken that. So, beta.
What is the Julan Seva that we have to do? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, in the volunteer committee, they have asked us to multiple volunteer services. So one of the services is Jhulan Seva, Tulsi Seva, and this one. So
Julan Seva is they'll keep that Julan outside in the parking lot. So you have to stand there and you have to give water to the people to do Achama. so that they can swing the cradle with clean hands.
Okay. And then what is Tulsi? Tulsi volunteering, that also is there. I have taken
Tulsi
that.
volunteering, they'll keep Tulsi Maharani in the parking lot in a nice setup, and there also same thing. You can ask them to offer water to Tulsi, like 1 spoon.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
But there was no announcement for today. Otherwise, I would have gone. I did not know.
No, not today. It is not today.
You
It'll
said
be
na
on,
Janmāṣṭamī today.
it'll be on
The 15th.
Janmāṣṭamī day.
Yeah, but it started today, na? You said.
Yeah, today we don't need any help. Yeah, the
Yeah,
help
this
is
is inside temple, but the outside temple we need help, like those 3 days.
correct.
Right,
Yeah,
Prabhuji?
no, not volunteering, but today they did not tell that there's an event like that. We would have come otherwise. I'm saying there is no information like that.
Okay, so let's begin now. So we have been discussing Krishna's Bāla Līlā. In Bhagavatam, Parikshit Maharaj, as he hears different stories from Shukadeva Goswami, his attention and as they come to 10th canto, Dashamaskandam, after hearing about Bāla Līlā of Krishna in the beginning, about Krishna Janma Līlā and maybe Putana Vada, it sounded very interesting to Parikshit Maharaj. And then among all the Leelas of all the different avatars that Shukadeva Goswami explained to Parikshit Maharaj, heart was attracted to Krishna's Bāla Līlā. And he says, Darshayam stad vidam loka atmano bhrutya vashyatam Vrajasyo vahavai varsham Bhagavan Bāla Chestitai. Bhagavan Bāla Chestitai. So, through his delightful childlike activities that brought immense joy to Vrindavan, please explain about his Bāla Chesta in great detail. Darshayam stat vidam loka atmano bhritya vashyatam Vrajasyo vahavai harsham Bhagavan Bāla Chestitai. As we hear the Bāla Chesta, the Bāla Līlas of Krishna, it brings joy, harsham to Vrajavāsīs, and it brings harsham to Seattle Vasis also, to Bharat Vasis also, to Canada Vasis, everybody. So let's recite this shloka. Darshayam stad vidham loka
Darshayam
atmano bhrutya vashyatam
Atmano Vrajavāsītam
Rajasyo vahavai harsham
Vrajasyo
Vajasyo
Vahavai
Vahavayasyam
Bhagavan Bāla Chestitaihi.
Bhagavan
Bhagavan
Bāla
Bāla
Chestitaihi.
Chestitaihi.
And in another shloka, the same Parikshit Maharaj, in another shloka, he expresses his attraction to Krishna's Bāla Līlā, and he requests Shukadeva Goswami to explain more about Bāla Līlā. Atanyadapi Krishnasya toka charitam adbhutam manusham lokam asadhya tad jatim anurandataha. Atanyadapi Krishnasya toka charitam adbhutam manusham lokam asadhya tad jatim anurandataha. Having descended to the human realm, perfectly imitating the nature, behavior and limitations of a human child. O Shukadeva Goswami, please explain about such Bāla Līlā of Krishna. Toka Charitam. Toka in Sanskrit, Toka means Bala, child. It's an interesting word. Toka. Toka means child. The childlike activities. Toka Charitam. Adbhutam. The wonderful pastimes of Krishna Bāla Līlā. Please explain those. See, we may hear so many different Leelas of different avatars, Narsimha Leela, Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, all the Dashavatara Leelas, or Ramachandra Leelas. But nothing is as attractive as Krishna's Balya Leela. Everybody, right from children to elderly people, everybody is so attracted to Krishna's Balya Leela. Now here is a proof that even Parikshit Maharaj, who was hearing Bhagavatam very intensely for 7 days without eating, sleeping, drinking water, he was also attracted to Krishna's Balya Leela. So let's repeat this shloka. Atanyadapi Krishnasya
Athanyadapi
Krishnasya
Krishnasya
Lokacharitam
Lokacharitam
Manusham lokamasadhya
Manusham
Manusham loka asadhya
Tadhyati manurandataha.
Jatim Anurandhataha.
So that Krishna who forgets about his Aishwarya Bhava and appears in a Nararupa avatara and performs childlike activities, that is so pleasing to everybody. Okay? The highest spiritual truth is not found merely in recognizing God's limitless power, but in understanding how that absolute power willingly submits to the pure, unalloyed love of his devotees. The greatness of Bhagavan remains as greatness until he comes down to the level of the ordinary people and he makes himself easily available and approachable, and he makes himself and he shows his sweetness to those ordinary people. Then his greatness becomes even more greater and his sweetness becomes greater. His greatness becomes sweeter, his sweetness becomes greater. Aishwarya becomes Madhurya, Madhurya becomes Aishwarya. The greatness is amplified and the sweetness is also amplified. Just like how a president, he is great, as a president he is great, but when that president, when he comes home in the evening, when he gives a horseback ride, piggyback ride to the grandchildren, then that great president becomes sweet, and by expressing his sweetness, by making himself available to the grandchildren, the president's greatness is increased. That gets amplified. So this is what Krishna is doing. He makes himself available and okay. So now we continue further. So what do you see? Do you see the slide?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Cradle Pastimes of Lord Krishna.
Okay. That's good. So continuing from where we left off yesterday, Krishna was in the arms of Mother Yaśodā, and there is a beautiful competition, unbelievable competition when Bāla Gopāla is in the arms of Yaśodā Rani. What is this competition? On one hand, we have Krishna, who is extremely beautiful. Extremely beautiful. How beautiful he is? It is described by Kavi Karnapur. Kavi Karnapur is one of the acharyas, great acharyas. He describes that when Krishna was a baby and he was on the cradle, or he was in a little basket, or maybe when he was in the arms of Yaśodā Rani, Yaśodā Rani gets confused. So what is this in this basket, or what is this in this cradle? It seems to me like a basket of flowers. blue lotus flower, Nilotpala, in the form of his body. Krishna's body is Neelamega Shamala Varnam. So that looks like a Nilotpala, blue lotus. And similarly, white jasmine flowers in the form of beautiful fingernails. Fingernails, and also as Krishna grows up, the teeth also, right? But right now, he doesn't have teeth, but he has the fingernails. The fingernails appeared like jasmine flowers. So the white jasmine flowers in the form of the beautiful fingernails and toenails also. Similarly, Krishna's lips appear like a red crimson flower. Krishna's red lips appear like a crimson flower. Bimba. Bimba flower. There's a bimba fruit. Bimba flower is also there. You see some fruit plants from fruit trees. They give both the fruits and flowers. So this bimba fruit tree, it gives bimba fruit and bimba flower also. And both are red in color. So Krishna's lips representing this bimba flower. So Krishna from head to toe, he looks like a basket of flowers. Namo Pankajanaabhaya, Namo Pankajamaline, Namo Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangraye. His navel is like lotus. His eyes are like lotus. He wears lotus flower garland or forest flower garland that has lotus flowers in it. And his feet are like lotus. His face is like lotus. Every whole body is like lotus. It's like a lotus garden. As Yaśodā Rani was thinking like this, she also thinks. In one moment, it appears like Krishna is like a garden of flowers, or a basket of flowers, like a bouquet, like a beautiful bouquet of flowers. And then immediately the next minute she thinks, oh, wait a minute, maybe what I'm seeing is not a flower basket, but maybe it looks like a basket of fruits, where his lips seem to be like the freshly cut crimson red bimba fruit, and every part of his body seems like a very soft, tasty, juicy fruit. You know, children when they are in their infancy, in their Balya Avastha, everything is very soft, right? The hands, legs, feet, the cheeks, everything is very soft. So every part of Kanhaiya's body seems like very soft, tasty, juicy fruit. So that way, baby Krishna looks like a basket of flowers or looks like a basket of fruits. And as Yaśodā Rani was thinking like this, maybe not. Maybe what I'm seeing is not a flower basket, not a fruit basket, but maybe a basket of jewels. Maybe a basket of jewels. Very effulgent, powerful pearls and different types of jewels, where the tip of his fingernails and toenails look like mutyalu, white pearls. The toenails and fingernails, they look like white pearls, shining, beautiful, white pearls. And his total body looks like a effulgent blue sapphire touchstone. Krishna's total body is in Neelamega Shamala Varnam. So the body looks like another stone, a precious stone, like a touchstone, blue sapphire touchstone. Indra Neelamani. Indra Neelamani mani manjula varna pullanipakusumanchita karna Krishnalabhirakrushorasihari Sundaro Jayati Kunja Vihari Sundaro Jayati Kunja Vihari. This is such a beautiful, Indra Neela Ashtakam, Kunja Vihari Ashtakam, that describes Krishna's bodily beauty, comparing Krishna's bodily beauty with that of a blue sapphire, Indra Neela. Indra Neela Mani Manjula Varna Pullanipakusumanchita Karna Krishnalabhirakrushorasihari Sundaro Jayati Kunja Vihari Sundaro Jayati Kunja Vihari. So like that, Yashodarani was wondering, is it a is it a flower basket, fruit basket, or a basket of these precious stones, jewels? And his lips look like red rubies, the ruby stone. So the toenails and fingernails look like pearls, and his whole body look like a blue sapphire, Indra Neela Mani, and the lips, red lips, look like the rubies, red rubies. So all the rubies, emeralds, pearls, sapphire, they're all present in Krishna, because Krishna is the greatest Ratna. He's the greatest Ratna. He's the greatest jewel. Bhaktapaya Bhujanga Garudamani Trailokya Rakshamani Gopi Lochana Chatakam Bhudamani Saundharya Mudramani Yakantamani Rukmini Ganakucha Dvandvaika Bhushamani Shreyo Deva Shikamanir Dishatu no Gopāla Chudamani. Mukudamala Stotra, Kulshekara Alvar describes so many beautiful monies, so many beautiful precious stones, describing Krishna's various aspects, various Leelas. In every Leela there is a money, because it is a Leela Kallola Varidi, right? Leela Kallola Varidi. It's a Leela Sagara, Leela Samudra. So when you take a deep dive into the Samudra, what do you find in Samudra? Money, right? You find precious stones, pearls and other precious stones you will find in the ocean. So Krishna's whole body is like Samudra, the blue water, Samudra. And as you take a deep dive, understanding his Leelas, Leela Kallola Varidi, you will find all these monies. Such a beautiful description by all these acharyas. Okay, so he's the greatest fruit, greatest jewel, and greatest flower. So he is the greatest fruit of Vedic wisdom, greatest flower and the most fragrant, effulgent flower that all the yogis in the forest sit and meditate upon. And they are all attracted to the fragrance of the lotus feet of Krishna. They are all attracted to the beautiful aromatic fragrance of the lotus feet of Krishna. So in the description where Krishna's different bodily limbs are compared to the flowers, what do we get from the flowers? We get the fragrance, aromatic fragrance. So the yogis who are meditating are the bhaktas who are smelling the different offerings that are offered at the lotus feet of Krishna, the tulasi and the flowers. For them, even without the presence of an external flower, without the need of an external tulasi leaf, Krishna's lotus feet are themselves like flowers which are emanating nice fragrance. So there's a beautiful shloka from what is this? There's a beautiful shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. तस्यारविंद नयनस्य पदारविंद किं जल्कमिश्र तुलसी मकरंद वायुः अंतर्गतस्वविवरेण चकार तेषां संक्षोभम् अक्षरज्जुषाम् अपि चित्त तन्नोः. Even those attached to impersonal, unmanifest Brahman experience a profound experience, you can say, profound experience and awakening of ecstatic devotion in their minds and bodies. Now this shloka comes from third canto of Bhagavatam, where the description of 4 Kumaras is given. You can see in the picture there are 4 Kumaras. The 4 Kumaras are the Manasa Putra of Brahma. And as they were born, they wanted to remain, they wanted to take a brahmacharyam, and they don't want to get married because Brahma created them for the purpose of progeny, for the purpose of Srishti. They created them as part of Prajapātis. Just like all the Sapta Rishis come from Brahma as Prajapātis for the creation of Jivas, the 4 Kumaras also as part of that. But the 4 Kumaras, they don't want to do that. They don't want to continue the progeny. They don't want to get married. They think they will get entangled in the samsara sagara. So they remain celibate. And they worship impersonal Brahman, the impersonal feature of Bhagavan, Nirakara Nirguna. And they were meditating. And as these 4 Kumaras were meditating in Vaikuntha, the aromatic fragrance that came from the lotus feet of Vishnu, that mesmerized them, that attracted them to the personal form of Bhagavan. Tasyaravinda nayanasya padharavinda kim jalka mishra tulasi makaranda vayuhu antargatasva vivarena chakara tesham sanshobham akshara disham apichitta tannoho. Tasya aravinda nayanasya padaravinda. O Vishnu, your lotus-like feet and lotus-like eyes, they are like lotus flowers. Kim jalka mishra tulasi makaranda vayuhu. And the fragrance from those lotus flowers mixed with tulasi, it is like makaranda, it is like nectar. And as the air is carrying this fragrance of the flowers, the lotus flowers of Krishna's, Vishnu's lotus eyes and lotus feet, as the air is carrying this aroma, our minds our minds were intoxicated. Sankshobham. Sankshobham means like agitation. Agitation. Our minds are agitated. Our minds are stirring like whirlwind. So he is the abode. Mahavishnu is the abode of flowers. His feet are like lotus flowers. His face is like lotus flower. His eyes are like lotus flower. His palms are like lotus flower. He is a blue lotus flower. There is a white lotus in his eyes, pink lotus in his feet, blue lotus are all found in him. So in this lotus garden, or this lotus garden of Krishna, became very attractive to the golden lotus. This blue lotus garden of Krishna, this Indra Neela Mani lotus garden of Krishna, or Nilotpala Shama garden, this Nilotpala Shama Nandanavanam was attracted by golden lotus. Who is golden lotus?
Radharani.
Radharani, very good. Yeah, Radharani is Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Tapta means like a dense, molten, like a when you melt any metal, like especially gold in general it's very shining, glittering, but when you melt it, that is tapta, like molten gold. Tapta Kanchana means golden. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Radharani's all bodily limbs, so they are like golden, molten golden color. So this blue lotus garden is attracted by the golden lotus. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Jai. So the fragrance coming from the nectar of the lotus feet of the Lord, when it goes to the nostrils, coming back to the four Kumaras, right? So the fragrance coming from the nectar of the lotus feet of the Lord, when it goes into the nostrils of great sages, Kinjalka Mishra Tulasi Makaranda Vayuhu, when the breeze carries the nectar in the wall of lotus of the Lord feet of the lotus feet of the Lord, it causes agitation, sankshobham. It causes sankshobham. It causes sankshobham in the heart of those who are breathing in the fragrance, the aroma of the wall of the lotus of the feet of the Lord. The air in this world, what is that air in this world? Who can say? We are breathing the air, right? What is that air in this world?
So one of the 5 elements.
What Krishna exalted. Krishna Swasa. Krishna doing.
Krishna's swasa, Krishna's breathing. Where is it mentioned?
Krishna Swasa.
Kshiro dhanvat, the next shloka. Bhupadau yasya nabirvyadasuranilaschandra suryau cha netre karnavasha shirodbhairmukhamapi dahano yasya vasteyamabdihi antastham vishva suranarakago bhogi gandharva daityaihi chitram ram ramyatetram tribhuvana vapusham vishnumisham namami. So in that line, different parts of this universe are compared to, are described as different bodily limbs of Vishnu. So in that, the Shwasa, what is the air and Shwasa? पाधौ यस्य नाभिर्व्यदसुरनिलश्चन्द्रसूर्यौ च नेत्रे कर्णावाशाशिरो द्वैर्मुखमपि दहनो यस्य वास्तेयम् अब्धिः अन्तस्तं यस्य विश्व no, antastam. Yeah, some word in that shloka. Which word is the breathing before antastam? Bhupadhau yasya nabhirvyadhasuranilashchandrasuryau cha netre karnavashaशिरोद्भैर् मुखम api dahano yasya vasteyam abdihi antastam yasya vishva sura nara kaga go bhogi gandharva daityai. Okay, we'll find that later. That's the homework for you. Okay. So so when the breeze carries the nectar in the whirl of the lotus of the Lord's feet, it causes agitation in the heart of those who are breathing in the fragrance, the aroma of the whirl of the Lord's feet. Antargata swavivarena chakaratesham sankshobham. Antargata swavivarena. Vivarena means the instruments, the nostrils. Antargata swavivarena chakaratesham sankshobham. So as they were smelling this fragrance, it broke their meditation. And this is the power. So Krishna is the most fragrant, aromatic flower that attracts and agitates the hearts of even the yogis who are sitting in the forest. At the same time, he is the most ripened, juicy fruit. So why are we discussing all this? Because Yaśodamma, as she is looking at Kannaya in her arms, she is confused whether he is a fruit, whether she is holding a basket of fruits, basket of flowers, or basket of jewels. And he is the most ripened, juicy fruit. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shukamukadamrutadrava samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavika. So Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam. The Srimad Bhagavatam is a ripened fruit. Now what is Srimad Bhagavatam? It is none other than Krishna Bhagavan himself. Srimad Bhagavatārkyoyam pratyaksha Krishna evahi. That's why this Bhagavatam is none other than Krishna, and this Bhagavatam is compared to Galitam Phalam, ripened fruit. So if A equals to B and B equals to C, A equals to C. If Bhagavatam is Krishna and if Bhagavatam is a ripened fruit, so Krishna is a ripened fruit, ripened juicy fruit. So that is what Yaśodamma was thinking. He is the most ripened fruit of the tree of Vedic wisdom. He is the most powerful touchstone jewel, who is shining, radiant throughout. When you have any touchstone, when you have any precious stone, like a diamond or any precious stone that is shining, right? In the darkness of this material world, that touchstone appears even more shining. Similarly, this Chintamani avatara of Krishna, this touchstone, Indra Neela Mani, touchstone avatara of Krishna, he appears in the form of this Indra Neela Mani touchstone. And this material world is filled with darkness. So he shines even more. He shines even more. Now here is an interesting thing. When we are discussing Krishna Leela, Krishna performed these Leelas in Dwapara Yuga 5000 years ago. But what are these Leelas? These Leelas, they are Nitya Leelas. They are happening even now in the spiritual world. Just like how there is a Bhuloka Vrindavana, there is a Goloka Vrindavana also. There is a Bhuloka Vrindavana and there is a Goloka Vrindavana. This Bhuloka Vrindavana is a mirror reflection of that Goloka Vrindavana. Now, which one is greater? So it's a question time, puzzle time, quiz time. Which one is greater?
Bhuloka. Bhuloka Vrindavan.
Bhuloka Vrindavan. Why?
Because as you told, if it is in darkness, jewel is there, it has more value.
Oh, so looks like I told the answer first and then asked the question.
Yeah.
But only intelligent people like you will catch that.
Also, Prabhu, because in spiritual world they know that this is Bhagwan, and they will love and they will have that purity and understanding. But here in Bhuloka, even though we do not know that much, still that much level of love which they have done is extremely more. I think it's uncomparable to a spiritual world.
No, even in spiritual world, even in Goloka Vrindavan, they do not consider Krishna as God. Otherwise, how can they play with God?
Correct, but here I'm saying in Maya, remembering that and loving that is not easy. Like having so much problems in life and still loving Krishna so much.
Okay, okay. You are saying in that way. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. Where is that slide? I should have a slide. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah, correct. Yeah. So there are two reasons why Bhauma Vrindavan, the Bhuloka Vrindavan, is greater than the Goloka Vrindavan. So two reasons. First reason is any precious stone, it shines more, it is more effulgent from the perception point of view. See, it is as such, it is the stone by itself is very effulgent. It's very shining and radiant throughout. But from a perception point of view, when that shining stone is in the daylight versus when it is in the dark room, which one appears more brighter? The one in the dark room shines more brighter. So that's why this Indra Neela Mani Krishna, that Krishna Bhagavan from Goloka Vrindavana, when he appears as Indra Neela Mani Krishna, Indra Neela Mani Manjula Varna Krishna, Pulla Nipa Kusumanchita Varna Krishna, Krishna Labhirakrusho Rasi Hari Sundaro Jayati Kunja Vihari. That Kunja Vihari Krishna, Indra Neela Mani Manjula Kunja Vihari Krishna, when he appears in this dark, in this material world that is filled with darkness, he shines even more. He shines even more. And that makes Bhauma Vrindavana more greater than Goloka Vrindavana. That is the first reason. Second reason why Bhauma Vrindavana is greater than Goloka Vrindavana. In Goloka Vrindavana, there is no Krishna Janma Leela. There is no Krishna Janma Leela. Because Krishna is eternally present. He is always there. All the time the Gopas are playing hockey with Krishna, Yaśodā Rani, She's always, inviting all the gopis and doing Dolotsavam. And Lord Shiva is every day he's coming as yogi. So all these pastimes, Yashodamma is tying Damodara every day. So all these, and Krishna is stealing butter from gopis' homes every day. So this Nitya Leela happens every day there. All these Leelas are happening, but there is no Krishna Janma Leela. That Krishna Janma Leela is there only in Bhauma Vrindavana. Only in Bhuloka Vrindavana, there is Krishna Janma Leela. Krishna Janma Leela ki jai.
అంటే ఇక్కడే ఉండి ఇవే నిత్యం వింటూ ఉండమంటారా అక్కడికి వెళ్ళకుండా?
ఇక్కడ విన్నది మనసులో పెట్టుకొని హృదయంలో నింపుకొని అక్కడికి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత కూడా
అక్కడ కీర్తించడమే తప్పించి ఇటువంటి ఏం ఉండవు అంటున్నారు కదా మీరు.
జన్మలీల తప్ప అన్ని ఉంటాయి అక్కడ. జన్మలీల తప్ప అన్ని ఉంటాయి. నందోత్సవం తప్ప అన్ని ఉంటాయి అక్కడ.
ఇప్పుడు జన్మలీల చెప్పారు కాబట్టి ఇది లేదంటున్నారు. ఇంకో భాగం వచ్చినప్పుడు అది కూడా లేదని చెప్తారేమో.
లేదు, అన్ని ఉన్నాయి, మిగతా అన్ని ఉన్నాయి. జన్మలీల ఒకటే లేదు. జన్మలీల ఒకటే లేదు. That's why for these two reasons this Bhauma Vrindavana is more greater. So this is the rasa. This is the rasa of Krishna Katha, Krishna Leela. So that blue sapphire stone, Indra Neela Mani, who is manifesting in this world, that Krishna's pastimes in that world and Krishna's pastimes in this world both are very attractive. In Goloka Vrindavana and Bhuloka Vrindavana, but they are more attractive between these two. They are more attractive in Bhauma Vrindavana. And here is another interesting thing. Krishna is called Rasika Shekara, Raso Vaisaha, Rasa Chintamani, Rasika Shekara. Rasika Shekara means he is the abode of the highest rasa. He is the abode of all the rasas. He is the abode of the highest rasa. Rasika Shekara. Shikara means the highest thing, right? Shikara is the highest, topmost thing. In all the other avatars, among all the avatars of Bhagavan, the rasa in Krishna avatara is at the topmost, Shikaram, Rasika Shekara. He is called Rasika Shekara and Parama Karuna. Rasika Shekara Krishna, Parama Karuna, E Dui Hoite Ichar Udgama. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it is mentioned, Rasika Shekara Krishna, Parama Karuna. E Dui Hetu Hoite. These two reasons or these two qualities, Rasika Shekara and Parama Karuna, quality of Krishna, these are more prominent. Now why I am explaining this? This is to add third reason why Bhauma Vrindavana is more greater than Goloka Vrindavana. The third reason is this one. The Rasika Shekara aspect of Krishna, the potency or the ability or the feature of Krishna who experiences rasa or who gives rasa to devotees, that is there in Goloka Vrindavana and Bhuloka Vrindavana, and it is same. There is no difference. But Parama Karuna aspect of Krishna, the Parama Karuna aspect of Krishna, that is not there in Goloka Vrindavana. It is there only in Bhuloka Vrindavana, Bhauma Vrindavana, or it is there only in Bhuloka. What is this Parama Karuna aspect? Parama Karuna means compassion. Krishna is more compassionate. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandho Jagatpate. Is Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandhu. But that Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandhu aspect can only be demonstrated only in Bhuloka, only in material world. In spiritual world, there is no need. There are no Dīnas, there are no Artha Bhaktas, there are no Dīna Bandhus, there are no Dīnas there. So there is no need to display the compassion, there is no need to display mercy there. But it is required only in Bhuloka Vrindavana. So now I'm going to tell a very, very important philosophical, practical thing which is very useful in our life. When there is a problem in your life, we pray to Krishna, right? To overcome that problem, to get strength to tolerate that problem, we pray to Krishna. Now at that time, you remember that Krishna as Parama Karuna Sindhu Deena Bandhu, he will come and protect you. Just like how he came and protected Draupadi. Govinda Dwaraka Vasin Krishna Gopi Janapriya. And when Uttara called, Pahi Pahi Mahayogin Deva Deva Jagatpate. Pahi Pahi, oh Krishna, please protect, please help, please help. Just like how Uttara prayed, how Draupadi prayed, we can also pray like that for protection. And at that time, and this is the very important thing I'm going to tell. So when you are going through that difficulty, when you are calling out for protection, just remember that you are helping Krishna to invoke his Parama Karuna aspect. You are helping Krishna to participate in that role in the drama, in this big drama of this Jagat Maya. You are helping Krishna, you are becoming an instrument for Krishna to act in that role as a Parama Karuna Sindhu Deena Bandhu. That's why we should not see our problem as a problem. We should see our problem as a service to Krishna, to facilitate Krishna to perform his character as Parama Karuna Sindhu Deena Bandhu.
Kunti also says same thing.
Hmm?
Mata Kunti also
Kunti
said this.
Maharani also. Vipada Santuta Shashvat Tatra Tatra Jagadguru Bhavato Darshanam Yatsyata Punar Bhava Darshanam. Why did Kunti Maharani? Very good, Anita, Ankita, beautiful point. Why did Kunti Maharani prayed Krishna, give me difficulties? Because only in difficulties she will remember Krishna. And this is a service we are doing. Just like Bhishma Dev. What is the feature of Krishna Bhishma Dev is attracted to? Bhishma Dev is attracted to the Parthasarathi form of Krishna. Why? Why is he attracted to that? Because Krishna likes to fight. Stavyastava priyastotram stutistota. Stutistota?
Ranapriya.
Ranapriya. He likes to fight. He likes Rana. He likes wars. Now there has to be somebody to facilitate that war, right? There should be somebody to fight with Krishna. And that was Bhishma. Bhishma was ready to fight with Krishna. Bhishma facilitated that fighting spirit, the joy of fighting for Krishna. So similarly, just like how Bhishma facilitated this fighting, the bliss of Virya Rasa. Bhishma Dev facilitated the bliss of Virya Rasa for Krishna. Similarly, we should facilitate when there is a problem in our life. We have to think that, okay, I can be an instrument. I can take this as a service, as a seva, as a kainkaryam to Krishna to facilitate his character as Parama Karuna Sindhu Dheena Bandhu. So how beautiful is that? So when we see from that standpoint, we don't see our problem as a problem. We see our problem as a service. So
నిరభ్యంతరంగా అడగచ్చు అనమాట కృష్ణ.
కృష్ణ ఇవ్వు, కష్టాలు ఇవ్వు. నిరభ్యంతరంగా అడగచ్చు. It's already 10:12. There's more rasa flowing. We cannot stop. So maybe we.
It's a Kallo Bharati. How will it stop?
It's a Varidi. Leela Kallola Varidi. Sarvadbhuta Chamatkara Leela Kallola Varidi. Atulya Madhura Prema Mandhita Priya Mandhala. Trijagan Manasakarshi Murali Kalakujita. Asamanordhvarupa Shri Vismapita Characharaha. Leela Kallola Varidi. So once we start diving into any of these oceans, even a small part of the ocean, that looks very big. So we'll continue. We'll continue this.
Our daily classes have become like that only, Prabhuji. It's increasing and increasing.
They have become like swimming classes. They became like swimming classes.
Our frequency, our class frequency, every day you are taking to a higher level every day, Prabhuji. It is very difficult now.
Now, looking at all your enthusiasm, Krishna is inspiring me to speak like this.
And
you are becoming like a Sukadeva Goswami now. Very nicely, you are telling so many stories very nicely. Thank you, Prabhuji. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Today in swimming class, we got Jewel at the bottom of the swimming pool.
Very good. You got jewels today. Got Indra Neela Mani.
Chintamani.
Yeah. Gopāla Chudamani, Indra Neela Mani. All these things you can keep. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
In Vishnu Sahasranama 25th sloka, aha samvartako vahni ralilo dharanai dharaka. అంటే అనిల వాయువు వలె సదా సంచరించువాడు చరించువాడు.
అది కాదు, దీంట్లో భూపాదౌ యస్య నాభిర్ యసద్ దాంట్లో ఒక లైన్ వస్తుంది.
ఇక్కడ అనిల రాలేదు కదా.
భూపాదౌలో చెప్తానండి ఒకసారి. ఇవాళ మార్నింగ్
నాభిర్వి యదుసుర అనిల నీలశ్చంద్ర సౌరి ఆ రెండింటి మధ్యలో సంధి కలిసింది చూడండి ప్రభుజీ. నాభిర్వి యదుసూర అనిల. భూపాదౌ యస్య నాభిర్వి యదుసూర అనిల. అనిల is the, I think. Prabhuji?
Yeah, this is the one. So this is the one here. Look at this. Bhupādau yasya nabhi viyat asu anila.
Yes.
Anila is the air.
Yeah.
Air.
Anila is the air.
Wind or air. Okay.
Anila is the air. And asu is the breath. Is the breath of the Lord. Asur anila. Bhupādau yasya nabhir viyat asur anila. Asu anila. Asu is breath. Anila is the air. So the air that we see in the material world and the air that is inside our body, the prana. So that is Krishna's Shwasa, Vishnu's Shwasa. That's why he's called as Pranadha. Ishana Pranadha Prano Jeshta Shreshta Prajapatihi Hiranya Garbha Bhugarbho Madhavo Madhusudanaha. అయిపోయింది, గొంతు పోయింది ఇంకా. Yeah.
ప్రభుజీ
Pranada.
శివుడి మెళ్ళలో
Hmm.
ఆ కపాలాల దండ ఉంటుంది. వాట్ ఇట్ రిప్రజెంట్స్?
కపాల దండ
అంటే రోమస్స మహర్షి యొక్క వయసు ఎంతని చెప్పడానికి ఈ యొక్క కపాలమాల గురించి చెప్తూ ఒక్కొక్క బ్రహ్మ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఆ బ్రహ్మ యొక్క కపాలాన్ని శివుడు మెళ్ళ వేసుకుంటాడట.
ఓకే.
అలా ఎప్పుడైతే లేదో అప్పటి వరకు రామస మహర్షి యొక్క వయసు ఉంటది. అలా ఒక్కొక్క బ్రహ్మ అయిపోయినప్పుడు రామస మహర్షి యొక్క శరీరం మీద ఒక వెంట్రుక బయటకు వస్తుందట.
ఓకే. బాగుంది, మంచి విషయం అది. ఓకే. Anyone would like to sing lullaby for Krishna? Lali? Anybody would like to sing Lali? Shamla, when is your turn? When are you singing Lali for Krishna? Shamla, are you there? I cannot hear.
Yes, Prabhuji.
When are you singing Lali for Krishna?
నాకు సాంగ్స్ ఏం రావు ప్రభుజీ.
ఏదైనా నేర్చుకోండి, ఒకటి ఒక 2 లైన్లు.
సమ్ము పడుతుంది ప్రభుజీ, రేపు అట్లాగా సమ్ము తెలుసు.
ఓకే. సుధామాతాజీ, మీరు రెడీగా ఉన్నారా? మీది పెండింగ్ ఉంది.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ, గొంతు పోయింది ప్రభుజీ.
అవునా? ఓకే.
తర్వాత
మనమే అందరం జోచితానంద ఊరికే పాడదాం ప్రభుజీ, 2 లైన్లు కదా, వచ్చి ఉంటది కదా.
పాడండి అయితే.
జో అచ్యుతానంద
నంతుడింటను చేరి నయము మీరంగా, చంద్రవదనలు నీకు సేవ చేయంగా, మందలకు దొంగ అందముగ వారిన్లా ఆడుచుండంగా, ముద్దు మారంగా జో 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 జో. పాలవారాశిలో పవలించినావు, బాలుగా మునులకు అభయమిచ్చినావు, మేలుగా వసుదేవుకు దయించినావు, బాలుడై ఉండి గోపాలుడైనావు. జో 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 జో. చాలాంగుగా శృంగార తాళప కన్నయ్య, రచనగా చెప్పెను ఈ చోళ సంగతిగా, సకల సంపద లేద నేను నీకు మంగళము, తిరుపట్ల మదన గోపాల. జో 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 జో. హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ.
వెరీ గుడ్.
స్టార్టింగ్ ప్రాబ్లమే.
వెరీ గుడ్. చాలా బాగా పాడారు.
ప్రభుజీ, మీ సబ్జెక్ట్ లో నజర్ రిమూవల్ శ్లోక చెప్తున్నారా?
నజర్ రిమూవల్ శ్లోక
అంటే యశోద పాడింది, ఫంక్షన్ అంతా అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మన ఇంట్లో చేస్తారు కదా, అందరూ వచ్చి వెళ్ళారు అని చెప్పి అని బెలమంగళాడు అది కూడా ఊహించాడు.
ఉందా? అది నేను చూడలేదు అయితే, అది చూడాలి. మీకు శ్లోకం ఉంటే నాకు పంపించండి, చూస్తాను నేను. అది
చూస్తాను, నేను ఎప్పుడు విన్నాను, ఇప్పుడు అది ఎక్కడుందో చూడాలి. ఓకే, డెఫినెట్లీ.
నిన్న శివుడు వచ్చి తీసేసారుగా.
నిన్న శివుడు
అది వేరు, శివుడు వచ్చి తీసేసింది, అతను కాన్ఫరెన్స్ కి పిలిచాడు కాబట్టి. కానీ అదే మదర్ యశోద తను మదర్లీగా అందరూ వచ్చి వెళ్ళిపోయి ఫంక్షన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మనం కూడా
Last.
చేస్తుంటాం కదా, చిన్నపిల్లలకి చేస్తే అలా తను కూడా చేసిందని చెప్పి బిలవమంగుడు చెప్పాడు, నేను కాదు
Last.
చెప్పింది.
అంటే దీంట్లో ఇప్పుడు మనకి శంభో స్వాగతం ఆ శ్లోకంలో
ధూమ్ ధూమ్.
అదే కదా ఉంది, యశోదమ్మ చేసింది అక్కడ తూతూ కృతం, యశోదమ్మ నజర్ తీసింది అక్కడే.
అదే దీనికి ప్రత్యేకంగా ఒకటి ఉంది, విన్నాను ఎక్కడో, బట్ రిమెంబర్.
ఇగో ఇదే ఇక్కడ తూతూ కృతం. కిం గిం ఝా బాలక జల్పసి తూతూ కృతం పాతు నః. దిస్ ఇస్ ద వన్. ఇదే దిష్టి తీయడం.
అంటే అప్పుడు తీసి కాళ్ళకి చేతులకి శరీరంలో కొన్ని భాగాలకి పెడతానట్టు విన్నాను నేను. ఆ శ్లోకం ఏంటి అనేది గుర్తులేదు, ఓకే చూస్తాను, ఐ విల్ ట్రై.
ఓకే.
ఈ శ్లోకం వింటుంటే శంభో స్వాగతం అన్నప్పుడు ఎందుకో దారావార శ్లోకం స్ట్రైక్ అవుతుంది ఎందుకో అంట. అంతమంది ఫ్యామిలీ అంటే అందులో కూడా కృష్ణ చుట్టూ ఇంత వైభవం ఉన్న ఆయన యాక్సెసిబుల్ గా ఉంటారు కదా మనకి.
అవును.
సో అందుకో అది వస్తుంది, ఆ శ్లోకం గుర్తొస్తుంది ఇది వింటున్నప్పుడు.
యా అవును, గుడ్ పాయింట్. సో కృష్ణ వీళ్ళందరినీ పిలవడానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే అప్పుడప్పుడు చిన్న అందరికీ గుర్తు చేస్తున్నాను అనమాట, నేను ఆర్డినరీ కాదు, నేను నాకు ఇలా వీళ్ళందరూ నా ఫ్యామిలీలో ఉన్నారు.
బట్ స్టిల్ ఐఎమ్ యాక్సెసిబుల్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ, దట్ ఈస్ మై గ్రేట్నెస్.
ఎవరనుకుంటున్నారు నేను?
ఏదో ఇవాళ చిన్న పిల్లాడిగా ఉంటే ఏదో అనుకుంటున్నారా?
శంభో స్వాగతం.
ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నప్పుడు
అవును, గుడ్ పాయింట్, బాగుంది, బాగా ఆలోచించారు అలాగా. మేబీ ఇక్కడ నుంచి చూసే కులశేఖర ఆళ్వారు ధారావార కరవర. సో చూడండి ఇక్కడ యశోదమ్మ ఎంత బ్యూటిఫుల్ గా ఉందో,
ఎంత హోమ్లీగా, ఎంత బాగుంది.
భాగవతంలో డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఉంటది యశోద రాణి యొక్క అందం గురించి ఉంటది.
మెయిన్ యశోద అనగానే అమ్మతనం అంతే.
Okay, so I think 1 class or 1 hour, 2 hours is not sufficient for us.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Aparna.
You asked for Malayalam lullaby.
Yeah, I forgot. Malayalam lullaby. Yeah.
I have few lines, only 2-3 lines, Prabhuji. I can quickly sing if you have time.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Onni kanna vayo ഊഞ്ഞാലാടാൻ വായോ അമ്മയ്ക്കൊരുമ്മനി കൊണ്ടുവായോ പിലിത്തീരുമുടി മാടിത്തരാമുണ്ണി ഓടക്കുഴലുതി പാടിത്തായോ ആലോലം താലോലം താരാട്ടാം ഞാൻ നിന്നെ ആനന്ദ ശ്രീ കൃഷ്ണ ഓടിവായോ. I'll tell the translation also. Come little Krishna, come swing on the cradle, bring along sweet kiss for your mother. I will arrange peacock feathered crown, my child. Play your flute and sing a sweet tune for me, and with gentle rocking and soft lullabies I will cradle you. Oh, blissful Sri Krishna, come running here. So he's running away from Mother Yaśodā. So she's saying, come vayo, vayo means come here, come here. So she's trying to bring him to put him to sleep. So that's the song. Just like a little poem.
Okay, sing it again. 3 times. Sang once, sing 2 more times.
Unnikanna vayo, ഊഞ്ഞാലാടാൻ വായോ അമ്മയ്ക്കൊരുമ്മനി കൊണ്ടുവായോ പീലിത്തീരുമുടി മാടിത്തരാമുണ്ണി ഓടക്കുഴലുതി പാടിത്തായോ ആലോലം താലോലം താരാട്ടാം ഞാൻ നിന്നെ ആനന്ദ ശ്രീകൃഷ്ണ ഓടിവായോ ഉണ്ണിക്കണ്ണാവായോ ഊഞ്ഞാലാടാൻ വായോ അമ്മയ്ക്കൊരും മണി കൊണ്ടുവായോ പിളിത്തിരുമുടി മാടിത്തരാമുണ്ണി ഓടക്കുഴലുതി പാടിത്തായോ ആലോലം താലോലം താരാട്ടാം ഞാൻ നിന്നെ ആനന്ദ ശ്രീകൃഷ്ണ ഓടിവായോ. Hare Krishna.
Wow, amazing. See, this is a hidden jewel. This is a hidden jewel. Very good, wonderful. So you sang so well, just like a singer who learnt Carnatic classical music. Did you learn, by the way?
No, I didn't learn singing. Only dance, Prabhuji, no singing.
But you sang so well, actually. So these are the hidden jewels. Sudha Mataji, I know we all know she sings very beautifully. But Aparna, first time we are hearing a song from you. You sang very, very nicely. Yeah, research more songs about Krishna. It doesn't have to be lullaby. Any song about Krishna in Malayalam, Tamil, you can sing anytime.
Yes, Prabhuji. And today is Onam in Kerala, so happy Onam to any Malayalis.
Okay. Happy
If
Onam.
they're there.
I was about to say that to you,
Happy
Mother.
Onam. Happy Onam,
Happy
madam.
Onam.
Thank you,
I
Mata.
was about to say that, wow, Mataji, what a great day to sing. It's showing your hidden talent on Onam, and you just said it. Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Very beautiful.
Shri Krishna, so humble to hear that. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gudatmane Chakravarti Tanujaaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Shri Krishna Leela ki jai.
Jai.
Vraja Līlā Sudhā ki jai.
Jai.
Bāla Krishna Leela ki jai.
Jai.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna. See you all.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.